What is a writer? What is an actor? A screenwriter is somebody who writes and develops screenplays for film and TV. They are the magicians who make the words that come out of the actor's mouth. They are the people who are always tired. They are the people who create the stories. But do you want to know what screenwriters and actors are not? Paid.
Good afternoon, I'm Philip Palmer. This is an Eyewitness News update with breaking news out of Hollywood, where actors will join the picket lines. The
CBS News Money Watch reporter Megan Cirillo is here with us in Studio 57
fighting for residual pay.
U.S. entertainment companies are widely expected to see a quarterly earnings bump driven by these ongoing strikes.
This negotiation be covered because the eyes of the world, and particularly the eyes of labor, are upon us.
But let's back up for a minute. How did we get here? Well, back then we had network television. Network television made money. Shows made money. Episodes made money. When writers and actors weren't working, they received a thing called residual checks.
The whopping check is 24 cents before taxes.
What are residual checks? Well, to put it simply, by Fortune.com, residuals are payments made over the long term to actors and other theatrical workers when a TV show or movie is rerun or aired after its original release. Boom! COVID-19. People are using streaming services more. The residual check system for writers and actors are COVID is over. Suddenly, AI is becoming more powerful. Screenwriters being replaced by AI is rumored. Residual checks for writers are still So, what do? They strike. Guess what? SAG of America is also on strike because studios want them to be replaced by AI as well. Some producer wants the writers and actors to lose their homes. Bob Iger says this about the strike.
There's a level of expectation that they have that is just not realistic.
They're not being realistic.
No, they're not.
Why not?
I can't answer that question.
So let's just put this into perspective real quick. Bob Iger has a net worth of $350 million, and he makes $40 to $50 million every year being the CEO of Disney. Yet, he can't even give 2% of that to his writers and actors. You know what? I gotta give this Bob guy a piece of my mind. You know what? I'm gonna try and find him. I am currently at the University of Southern California, the #1 best film school in the world. I am currently attending their film summer program. I realize that if there's any place Bob is hiding, it is where the next generation of filmmakers go to learn. But, just like predators stalking their prey, Bob wants to eliminate the next generation of filmmakers. I need to stop him before it's too late. So, I went around the University of Southern California's campus, holding up a sign of Bob Iger, trying to find him. So that meant that I had to warn others. Hey, have you guys seen Bob Iger? Bob Iger, CEO of Disney. He's been kind of like messing with like the Hollywood. He's making Hollywood a lot worse. It's really bad dude. Making Hollywood a lot worse. Do you know who that is?
Not really.
Yeah, that's Bob Iger right there. And he said some stuff that has made a lot of people really mad recently.
Is he like an executive or something?
No, he's the CEO. He's the CEO.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, if you had one thing to say to Bob Iger right now, what would you say?
Cough it up. You have anything to say?
What do you think about the current situation? Oh, should I show him?
Yeah. He doesn't even want to see him.
Listen, you gotta understand, okay? He has to cough up the money. Thank you for making him do this. Listen, Anubis, you got it? Although the USC campus was extremely resourceful in helping me catch leads on Bob, I was still struggling to find him. So I had no other option, but I had to go to him. When I got to Bob's house, there were already a lot of people outside who really wanted to speak to him. And let me tell you, they did not look happy. So I decided to speak to some of them.
In relation to the disability community, we're getting better, but we're not there yet. We need more representation. We need more people with disabilities working in the industry. And we are trained, we are skilled. We spend years of our lives I've been doing this for 18 years. We need more actors with disabilities in the industry, and we're not going to hurt you. We're just as skilled and as capable as any other actors.
I would say fuck you.
Yeah, I think I would say do better.
pay us fairly. Pay us fairly.
There's just a mentality that we have in the country right now, which is that the most wealthy people have some kind of divine right to earn maximum amounts of profits for the people that they've actually, on the backs of the workers.
I think it's ludicrous. I mean, you take the top executives, just the CEOs, and you take away 2% of their salary. You solve the strike right away.
As someone with a disability, I rely on technology in my personal life quite a bit. So I understand the benefits of technology. I really do. But when you use technology as a replacement for human beings, you will get lower quality work.
If we don't win in the strike, that opportunity, the thing that I worked my entire life for, making absolutely no money, it was humiliating at times trying to get these jobs, the kind of work that I had to take just to survive. If we don't win the strike now, all of that work will be for nothing, and nobody else will have the opportunity to do it in the future.
I lose the ability to represent my community. And I lose the ability to represent my community not only as a representative, but as an ethical and experienced representative.
I've got a third kid on the way, and I'm going to lose my health insurance because I can't earn anything as a writer.
I am afraid of losing my house because there was a CEO who said that they wanted writers to lose our houses, and I don't think that's right. I'd like to have a place to live.
There's a common expression among actors where I went to school anyway, and that is that if we don't have it on screen, it doesn't happen in real life. Meaning that people use television and media to help themselves understand what's going on in their world, right? So if we lose disability representation on screen, we lose it off screen too.
I'm looking for Bob Iger right now, so I'm gonna go find Bob Iger. I gotta give him a piece of my mind.
Well, I don't think that Bob Iger's gonna win. I think that the actors and writers are gonna prevail. I think that we're gonna win. I'm done with this. I'm done with Bob Iger.